Hello and welcome back to another great episode of the Geek Tech Show, and in today's video we are going to be doing some reviews head-to-head comparison between two different Gerber products. The Gerber suspension, this is version 1.0, that's what I call it, versus Gerber suspension Nxt, the next version, otherwise known as 2.0. So which one is it? Okay. Is the 2.0 next version? Does it beat the 1.0, the original version of suspension? Well, in this video we are going to be finding out which one is the winner and which one is the one I'm going to be keeping, and which one, you know, I should be saying thumbs down to. Let's find out in this video. Let's get started. So I'm gonna start with comparing two different Gerber suspensions over here. The original Gerber suspension is right here. Let's go ahead and check it out. This one is the original I bought a few years back. Now you can still get the same exact model that I have right now. And the Gerber Nxt. Unpacking, unboxing the brand new one. And let's get closer to it so you can see exactly what it is. As we open it up, it comes in this box. You can see it's been well oiled, really oiled, and the guarantee right here, and engineered. It was engineered in Oregon and designed, but it was actually made in China. And now we're putting it one next to the other, so you can compare between both of them. It also comes with Instruction Booklet, and I think this is like a warning booklet as well. Not like anybody actually reads those small booklets. Now, I was initially thinking that this might be the better version of this one, you know, evolution from the original versus to the next one. After I got this, I have re-examined it, and actually I think it's the evolution. Exactly. So original was actually pretty great. I like the way it actually looks, and also the way it feels in your hand as well. All the tools were well built and well made for what it was. This definitely was not the best one that I ever got, and yet it was good. It was a really good version of it. So I did enjoy using it when I had it, and I still do have it, because it's so easy to access and use the tools. One of the tools that stands out with this one is, first of all, its ability to take them out is easy. The original suspension, what you have to do sometimes to get some of the bigger tools. Right here we have this one coming up. Unfortunately, this specific tool that gets out only can be used for two different tools only. So this is a major bummer in this one. Other than that, this tool is really great. I really like the ability of having a saw built right in here. And it also has a bigger saw on the other side as well. I don't know if it's bigger, but it's definitely another one. And here it is. So overall, this one has lots of different tools here to use, and they're a little bit harder to get out because you have to put your hand in here to try to get some of them out. This was actually the only minor inconvenience I found with this tool. Like for this one, you have to remove one of them out in order to get your hands and get this specific tool out. It's right in the middle. It's very hard to just get it out yourself. On the other side, it is the same exact issue here as well. You have to actually get a few of the tools out So you can get this one right here, or you can just try to get it out somewhere using your finger. And this was like the major inconvenience with this specific tool. The parts themselves are well built, and this product is solid, good tool for its price. It is definitely not as good as Leatherman, but for what you get, this is a decent tool. And now we come to this tool right here. The next version of the suspension is, I would call it the suspension light, the cheap version of the suspension. And this is just the evolution of this product. This product could have been better than this one, but it's not. It's actually worse. When you're getting something like this, you're getting exactly what you paid for. Whoa, this was hard to even snap in. And it's just a shame, because this was supposed to be the better version to this one, but it's not. So what are the problems that we get with this next tool? First of all, opening it. There's something wrong with opening it. Right out of the box, very hard to open. One side. Which was nothing compared to this one. Snaps, easily opens, easily closes as well. Well, this one does close good, but when it comes to opening, you just get stuck right in here. Not sure what is going on with this specific tool, but that's not good. What else are the issues with this? Right off the box, I noticed the following. Right here, you can see right there, it's not even aligned. One of them is not aligned with the other one. Right off the bat, the tool came from the box dead in arrival, otherwise known as defective, right from the box itself. What a shame. Now, the quality of this thing just terribly went down. It only has a few tools, not as much as over there. I should have noticed it when I was buying it, that this just was missing a few tools that the previous one didn't have. Also, it came like super oiled, greasy, and this grease went right into the box itself. Not sure why they would come up with something with such a bad quality control to begin with. To top it off, it has this right here, which is good in some ways that you can put this right on yourself, but I prefer having them inside of a compartment, storage compartment already. There is no point to have this ugly thing just sitting in here. I guess you could potentially remove it using a specific tool, but then again, not this tool itself probably costs more than this entire tool just to remove it out of here. So overall, this is the evolution of almost a perfect product. Now, if you get a brand new one just like this, keep in mind that I bought this a few years back, so I'm not sure if the quality of this also went down the tubes or not. Which is also a shame that Gerber doesn't have the consistency of Leatherman tools. I like that you can get cheaper quality with Gerber. You don't have to pay top-notch for Leatherman tool. But if you can get a good Gerber tool, yeah, go ahead and get one. But overall, Leatherman is still the king here. Gerber is just second-rated tool company. Great for backup, but not as good as the real deal. Leatherman is still the best. And this tool, avoid at all costs. I don't like to give bad reviews, but in this specific case, this one is just overall bad. Now if you find it for like 20 bucks, well, right now it's 26. I would say okay. It's not yet. I would not get it. I would get it maybe for like 16, 15, just like a spell thing to have, better than nothing, I would guess. But just having it as a spell, maybe buy it secondhand on eBay. Somebody is trying to sell it for like 10 bucks. Well, yeah, that's not a bad deal at all. But if you want something quality, good and decent, this is not the tool for you to get. Too many problems right off the box. And I like my tools to be perfect, and I already see issues with this one, and I just bought it. So that doesn't state anything good about the suspension. Next time you do something, create something even better than the original. The suspension was great. Make a better version of the suspension. Don't make a light version of it. So okay, so we got all the way to the end, and you probably know my verdict right now, but let's give this the verdict. Which one is which, how many stars I give this, and which one have actually passed this test. So the original one, I would give it 10 out of 10 stars. This is really, I would say, a perfect multi-tool for its price. Remember, for its price. This is not the best multi-tool, but for what it was, if you can get this for its price of 26 bucks or even less, this is a great tool. If you can find it for 40, it's okay. I mean, the price is not so great, but it also depends on the quality control. If you get a great version of this tool, like the one I have, which is the original version, this is a great tool. It's still good. If you use down the road, I have had no issues with it whatsoever. So yeah, it still gets 10 out of 10 in my book. On the other hand, the Gerber Nxt tool, which is the next generation of this tool, and what I actually call the next generation down, a devolution of the original tool. Well, this one has its own problems, and you can see right here, having problems with it opening. Well, this one gets a 5 out of 10. Not a great tool. If I find this in a bargain aisle for like $10, yeah, why not have something extra if you really need it. But other than that, I don't know. This is not a great tool. Dislike it. I hope Gerber gets the message. Start making great quality tools, and people are going to actually buy it. So this one gets big thumbs down. The original suspension gets a big thumbs up. So the original suspension is the one you should be getting, and I will see you in the next episode of the Geek Tech Show.